Hey everybody, this is Martha Swift, Director of Student Engagement at Crown College. I am actually going to bring on our special guest right away. So let me bring in Mark Grauman. Hang on, because let me find him. He is the Sanctus Real lead drummer. So hang on one second. Let me find him. Are you on here? I know I have another visitor coming on, but let me find Mark and see if I can bring him in here. Mark, where are you? Well, you know what? I see our other special guest, so maybe I'll bring him in first. So, Jason, I'm going to connect with you. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. I'm going to bring in Jason Gray, you guys, to talk with us a little bit. So he's coming on. We're just waiting for him. So just give me a minute. It's good to see you. Hey, Mabry. Hello, Jason Gray. How are you?
I'm good. I think Mark just wanted to have the last word. He's squirrely that way, you know. I don't know.
Maybe. That's okay. Hey, thanks for joining me. I'm Martha Swift. This is the first time we've
Yeah.
actually met, so nice to meet you.
Good to
Thanks
meet
for
you.
coming on with us for a little bit this afternoon. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thank you for bringing us to the school in October, right? Fingers
Yeah,
crossed,
well,
knock on
actually,
wood.
yes. So he just announced it. That's what we're coming on for. So,
Yeah.
so Jason's here with me to announce some special. Yeah, hey, that's okay.
Was
We're
I not
running
supposed
with
to
it.
announce it? Sorry.
It's perfect. That's why I brought you on. So it's perfect. So yeah, so I'm talking with Jason and Mark Grauman right after him, who's the lead drummer for Sanctus Real. And Jason and Sanctus Real are coming to Crown this fall, October 16, Friday, October
Yeah.
16. It has been, Jason, it has been years since Crown has hosted a concert. So we are
Okay.
super pumped and excited, and that's why I wanted
Yeah.
to kind of do this. And with all this going on, we just needed some fun news for our students.
Yeah.
So
You know,
thank you.
I love Crown and have had a long history there. I played for one or two of the chapels, like maybe 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, actually. I bet it was
Wow.
more. I bet it was 20 years ago.
Okay.
Um,
You
when
can't
uh,
be as
when
old as me.
when Scott Motz was there. Is he still there?
He's still there. Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's an old friend of mine, and
Awesome.
Waz. Does that name
Not for
Wozniak?
me.
Okay, maybe he's not there
No,
anymore. But anyway, yeah, I might be older than you. I'm probably am older than you, so
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe.
pretty old. Look at the gray coming in through here, you know.
Yeah, this quarantine
But,
has given me a few gray hairs, I think, too. So,
well, I
well,
love
I
Crown
just,
College and have always wanted to
awesome.
come back. And I remember in the early days when I was there, I had these dreams of like, like I'm gonna have a relationship with this college and be here often, and it didn't work out that way, or maybe it is just not as often as I had imagined. But
Sure.
I'm excited to be back there, so it'll be great.
Good. We're excited to have you. Hey, I just have a few questions that I picked up from some students, and then you said you have your guitar, so we'd love
I do
to
have.
hear. Yeah, I'd love to hear something from you. But the students are wondering, what have you been doing during your quarantine time?
Well, uh, wallowing in a stupor of sadness and
Mm.
Netflix TV shows. No, I haven't done. I've been, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I do have a, s- a s- a speech handicap, so
Yep,
it's what I
totally
do.
fine.
It's not because I'm nervous or anything like that, but I um, I've been wanting to write a book for a number of years and just haven't had the time for it, I thought. And then all of a sudden I had the time, and I thought, well, let's see if I really didn't have the time or if I was avoiding it all these years. And so I started writing, and in the midst of that, I thought, well, I should learn about writing a bit. So I've been reading books about writing and audiobooks, and then also putting into practice right away. And you know, like I read Anne Lamott's memoir on writing, and Stephen King's book about writing, which has been amazing, and has helped me to see that I'm actually kind of a lousy writer, but has given me very definable ways of how I can do something about that. So it's so I've been learning a new skill that utilizes a lot of skills that I already had at hand as a songwriter, and it's been fun. It's been fun. So
That's really neat.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's been interesting because it's been fun. It's been a blast, and then also a lot of the things that I write about, like I'm deep diving into stories from my life, and some of them are quite painful. So it's this fun, kind of painful experience, but it's been great. So
that's neat. Good for you.
And watching movies at the end of each day as a treat to myself after writing all day long. So
yes. I'm sure it's can be emotionally draining for sure.
It is, but it's been good. You know, like I was watching the master class of David Sedaris, who's an essayist and a humorist, and he's on NPR all the time. Great writer. And he talked about how, you know, most of us, after enough time passes, we are usually able to look back at some of the more painful chapters in our story, and we can have a laugh about it. I thought, what a great way to unearth a lot of those stories, like if you do it through that lens, as opposed to, I'm going to write this really painful chapter now. It's more like, okay, how can I look back on it in a way that makes me laugh? You know, like the things I believed at the time, and you know, and like all that kind of stuff. So it's been a great, there's been a lot that's been healing about it too, to go back into all those stories and stuff. So anyway,
absolutely. I think you're gonna fit in great at Crown, Jason, to be honest. Great. I think you'll have great insight. Hey, and I was on your I think last week, it sounded like you are songwriting as well as doing some writing.
I am.
So you're going to share something with us today?
Yeah. Do you want to hear, like I could play like the current hit that people might know, or I could play something brand new. Maybe I better play the hit.
I was going to say, whatever your heart is leading you to, go for it.
I'll play the most current song that people might know, and I just realized I haven't played it in about 2 months, so it's like, do I actually even know the words? Let me pull up the lyric sheet quick. Yeah, here we go.
Sure.
All right, let's see what happens.
Okay.
What? Just knocked it out of tune or something. The dramatic tension. All right, here we go.
Awesome.
There's something wrong. Hold on a second. what is going on?
Hey, I
Wow.
live with musicians, so I totally get it.
Yeah, I must have knocked something over. That sounds like it's supposed to be. That sounds about right? We'll just have to make Mark wait a little bit, I guess. Here we go.
There you go.
It's hard for me to let go, hard for me to breathe. Nothing that I gotta control it all. I can feel my worry and anxiety when it's slipping through my fingers, and I know it. I've been losing my sleep, I've been losing my cool. I can feel my heart go boom, boom, boom. Staring at the ceiling, feeling like a fool. I'm going under and I know it. And I hear you whisper to me. If I lose my grip, I could see that you are carrying me. Oh, I'm gonna let it, yeah. I'm gonna let it go. Oh, cause if I trust it, I can move with your flow. Being carried in the current of your love. When I lean into your arms, you're enough. So I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna let it go. Time for me to let go, time for me to breathe, knowing that he already holds it all. Time for me to turn down this anxiety. I can know freedom in a moment. 'Cause when I lay it all down, you're gonna lift me up. When I pour it all out, you're gonna fill my cup. Holding out your arms and telling me to jump. 1, 2, 3, here I go, yeah. And I hear you whisper to me. If I lose my grip, I will see that you are carrying me. Oh, oh, I'm gonna let it, yeah. I'm gonna let it go. Oh, cause if I trust it, I can move with your flow. Being carried in the current of your love. When I lean into your arms, you're enough. So I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna let it go. Letting go of my worries, my need to control things. Gonna take you at your word, and I'm gonna lay down all my burdens. Oh yeah, letting go of my worries and my need to control things. Gonna take you at your word, and I'm gonna lay down all my burdens. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it go. Oh, cause if I trust it, yeah, I can move with your flow. Being carried in the current of your love. When I lay into your arms, you're enough. So I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna let it go.
That's awesome. Thank you. That was
Yeah,
so
thank you.
fun. Just a little taste for the students. I love it. There was
Yeah.
a few comments as you were playing that people were hoping to hear the new one as well.
I would be happy to play for you if we have the time for it.
Go for it,
You
unless
sure?
Mark is gonna get, do you think Mark's gonna get anxious and
I don't know.
wonder
Do
where
you
we're
see him
at?
on, or
I did see him join in, yes, so I think he is on.
maybe he wants to hear the song too?
There you go. Probably.
Okay, let me pull it up quick. I'll just play it really quick.
Okay. Or a snippet of it, maybe.
Which do you prefer? It's pretty short too, but I'm happy to just play
Go
part
for
of
it.
it. Okay. It's called Teachers, which is appropriate, right?
Oh yeah, Mark just said, go for it,
Oh,
Jason.
okay, all right, cool. Thanks, Mark. Miss you, man. I can't wait to hang out with you. Sanctus Real are some of my favorite people to be on the road with, and it's been a number of years, so I'm so excited to get to hang out with those guys. Great band, great people. I love them. So, all right, this is called Teachers. Here we go. This one goes out to Mark Grauman. I used to run from the heartache. I was afraid of the dark. Hold on. I used to run from the heartache. I was afraid of the dark. I avoided the trouble, no matter how much it cost. But you meet me in suffering. You heal me in pain. And when I let you inside it, that's where I will be changed. There is no tear that'll go to waste, go to waste. Inside the trial you make a way, make a way. You use my fear to teach me courage. Every betrayal to teach forgiveness. You use my failure to show you're faithful. Mile after mile, you've proven to me. You take my trials and make them my teachers. You make them my teachers. In the storm, I will listen. I'll come ready to learn. I will give my attention, watch my fortune turn. I don't want to miss a single thing you have for me. So I won't hide from the fire refining me. 'Cause I believe you use my fear to teach me courage. Every betrayal to teach forgiveness. You use my failure to show you're faithful. Mile after mile, you've proven to me. You take my trials and make them my teachers. Oh, you make them my teachers. Oh, you make everything for good. When I trust you, you work everything for good. When I trust you, you use my fear to teach me courage. Every betrayal to teach forgiveness. You use my failure to show you're faithful. Mile after mile, you've proven to me. You take my trials and make them my teachers. Make them my teachers. Make them my teachers.
I love that. It's so perfect for just what's going on today, I think.
It's Teachers Week, right? Too, like, wasn't that like?
It is. It is.
So
Yeah. So very appropriate. Well, thank
very
you for
cool.
sharing that for us,
Thank
Jason.
you.
That's just awesome. We look forward to having Jason Gray in concert on campus for a private concert on October 16 with Sanctus Real. And just so you know, 2020 grads, you will be getting a free ticket. They missed out on a lot this spring, so we're going to offer them a free ticket to come back to campus and come to the concert as well. So thank you so much, Jason. Just really appreciate your heart. I'm looking forward to having you on campus. So we'll say goodbye to you, and we'll look forward to talking to Mark here. Do you have any final thoughts or anything you want to say to Crown students?
Excited to be with you. Isn't it so nice to have things to look forward to at this time?
Yes,
nice?
absolutely. Yeah. That's exactly why I wanted to do this. So
yeah. Cool. So please say hi to Scott Moat for me.
I will. Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye.
Okay, now I am going to bring in Mark Grauman. So let me find him. I saw him pull in here. He was also talking to Jason here. So just a minute. There he is. Okay, Mark, I'm bringing you in. Maybe we'll see if Mark has a song for us. Okay, since Jason shared a song with us, Mark, now, you know, the expectation.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Hello, I'm Martha Swift. We haven't met in person, but it's good to meet you. Glad to have you on today. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Oh, you're driving.
I am driving. Don't tell anybody.
Are you actually driving the car?
Technically, yes. But I'm getting off at my exit right now.
You're what?
I'm getting off at my exit right now. So
no.
It'll be 2 moments and I'll be parked again.
Okay.
That's why I was so happy to hear that Jason had another song to play.
Oh, good. Now all these students are saying, Martha, you would never let us do this.
I know, it's awful. Good news. Here's a red light. I'm at a red light. So here we go.
Okay, good. Well, I'll
Okay.
kind of bring everybody to speed and then I'll ask you a few questions here in a second. So, hey, welcome everybody. Glad you're joining us. This is Mark. Is it Grauman? Did I say it right?
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't really know.
Okay. Okay. He is the lead drummer for Sanctus Real. And you guys, we have Sanctus Real and Jason Gray coming to Crown this October 16th, for a special private concert. It's going to be free for all our students. And it's actually going to be a prospective student weekend as well. So students visiting campus. So students, if you're out there and you want to come to Crown, that is the weekend to come because you get a free ticket to come to the concert. So Mark, we're excited to have you very much. So tell me what you've been doing during this quarantine time.
Yeah, surprisingly a lot. Like, I feel like it's been busy, but just, different busy. So
Sure.
My wife works for a ministry here in Toledo, Ohio, where we live.
Okay.
It's basically a homeless shelter. It's called Cherry Street Mission Ministries. And that makes it sound a little too simple for what it actually is. They actually do a lot more than it's much more than just like a soup kitchen kind of thing. They house a ton of people and provide educational programs and just, help them find jobs, all sorts of stuff, rehabilitation kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, as a result, her job is still considered like an essential service. And so she's still been working, which has turned me like into Mr. Mom at home.
Yes,
So
good.
we've got 3 boys, 3 sons. And so I've been experiencing for the last couple months what my wife has dealt with for like the last 20 years. And God has just really, opened my eyes to a lot of things, and I'm more thankful than ever to still be married after 17 years. Yeah, I put that poor woman through something.
It's amazing what you learn when you switch roles, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Totally. Yes. My husband and I did that a couple years ago, and yes, you start to understand their life in a new way. So, how old are your boys, Mark?
So my oldest son, his name's Ben. He's 15.
Okay.
And our middle child is Nathaniel. He just turned 12. Actually, he had a quarantine birthday.
Oh,
and then
fun.
our youngest just turned 9. His birthday's 5 days after his brother. So Elliot, our 9-year-old.
Okay.
Was a 9-year-old.
Okay. So Mark, tell me how you've been connecting with the rest of the band during this time.
A whole lot of group texting. We've done some, phone calls, group texting. Chris and I actually live, I don't think it's even 10 minutes away from each other.
Okay.
So we have gotten together a couple times in real life. And but Dustin, our singer, he lives down in Nashville. So everything with Dustin at this point is just, phone or video chat or whatever.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been playing shows for a while, so we've not been getting together for the concerts or anything.
Yeah. Have you ventured into, I've seen some bands get on Zoom and try doing like a Zoom, like where they're all playing at the same time. Have you guys ventured to try that at all?
Yeah, we've done a couple things. We got to be a part of an event called Hope Rising.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was like, it was a ton of different Christian artists, but we had some stuff that we pre-recorded, that way, like all played our parts separately and videoed with our iPhones. And
Fun.
So we've done a couple different things like that.
Okay.
But yeah, that's been about it. So we're
cool.
anxious to play some shows. Come October, it's going to be like the most energetic Sanctus Real concert ever, probably.
Awesome. We're looking forward to it. Yes. So I have 2 more questions for you, Mark. What's your favorite song to play?
That's always kind of a tricky question, because it changes. Particularly when we put out a new record, usually whatever's new and fresh feeling becomes my favorite. So honestly, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2. An old classic Sanctus Real song.
Oh, yep, got you back.
Are we still there?
Yep.
What a great time to get a phone call, right?
Of course.
I didn't recognize the number. It was probably a salesman anyway.
Probably.
So yeah, so Forgiven. It's an old Sanctus song. I still love to play that one live.
Yeah.
But now like Confidence, one of our newer songs.
Yep.
I enjoy playing that one live a lot.
Good. Good. And so what are you excited about in coming to Crown this October? Have you been to Crown College before?
You know, I was trying to
I heard
I think
it's been years since we've had a concert on campus, but somebody did say to me when I mentioned it to somebody, they said, I think they've been to campus before.
I feel like we have. I know at the very least we've been to your city before. You can't really forget a name like that.
Yeah. St. Bonifacius, it's tiny. Yeah. So if you've been to St. Bonifacius, you've probably been to Crown.
Yeah, it's got to be what it was. I'm curious to know what tour that would have been on, if we were with other bands or something.
Yeah, I
don't know. But yeah, I think we have been there. But yeah, it's been a long time. So I'm just excited to go and like see people again.
Right,
so,
right, for sure.
Yeah. I'm going to be more happy than usual to be at your college and playing a show for you guys. I guarantee that.
Good. Well, we're really looking forward to having you. So, hey guys, so this is Mark Grauman. He is the lead drummer from Sanctus Real. Sanctus Real and Jason Gray going to be on our campus on October 16th, 8 o'clock for a private concert for current students, and then alumni will be invited as well. But of course, the graduating class this year of 2020 will be able to come free since they've had such a bummer of a spring. So we're going to invite them back and just include them in as well. So Mark, thank you so much. Do you have any parting thoughts for Crown students or our Crown community?
Never do an interview while you're driving.
You learned a lesson.
That's the best advice I can give you right now.
That's awesome. That's
I have
perfect.
arrived in park now, by the way.
Okay, good.
Safely. So
I'm very glad. I'm very glad. Okay, well, thank you so much, Mark. I look forward to meeting you in person in October and having you guys for the concert. It's going to be great. We're looking forward to it.
It'll be fun.
Okay, thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
You.
Yep. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I just want to say thanks for joining us today. It was just really fun. I hope you students, I'm looking so forward to just having you guys all back on campus, and I think this concert in October is just going to be perfect to celebrate and all of us be together and worshiping together. So have a great afternoon, you guys.